There were so many.
Before, FaZe Jev would be offered a place in one of Call of Duty's most prestigious gamer clans. Before, he would build a YouTube channel with nearly 2 million subscribers in just a few years.
I can't really contain myself. I'm having a difficult time containing myself right now. I need to say thank you guys before.
Before, he would complete a Rubik's Cube challenge to win his trademark pink head.
Okay, I didn't actually complete that Rubik's Cube. They just said, well, fuck it, we know you're not gonna do it, and they just gave it to me.
Growing up in New Jersey and being raised by his grandparents, Jev was a bit of an unruly child who didn't always get along with most people throughout school. He loved gaming ever since he was little and wanted to be able to take his hobby and turn it into a profession. While working a full-time job with overtime, he'd come home and film and edit sometimes 4 hours, missing out on sleep so that he could build his YouTube channel. His videos mainly specialize in Call of Duty commentary and rages, and eventually he got the opportunity to join one of COD's most well-known and feared clans, FaZe. Hi everyone, I'm Azzy, and welcome to Before They Were Famous, documenting the life of FaZe Jev prior to fame, here for you on Before They Were Famous. As always, let us know in the comments down below who you want us to document next. I'm also a gamer, so if you want to see me, you can check me out on my personal YouTube channel, Azzyland. Jason Eugene
something,
which makes up the initials Jev, that are used today, was born on October 18th, 1993 in New Jersey. Though he appears to be white, he does have some Indian, Puerto Rican, and even African American background. He is the oldest of 3 siblings and has a younger brother and a younger sister. His father left his family when he was very young, and they have not had a relationship ever since. In fact, since gaining huge popularity on YouTube, Jev still has the same exact bedroom he did when he started posting videos
on my channel. I'm not really aiming to get into FaZe or anything like that. It's just not something that I want to do, nor could I do.
For the most part, Jev keeps his childhood a bit of a mystery, which only makes us want to know even more. He went to middle school and high school in New Jersey. As a student, he wasn't exactly getting the best grades, but more notably, he was very rude to his fellow classmates and teachers, something he looks back on now with a bit of regret.
I don't know, just thinking back on it, I think things would have just been a lot easier if I just went with the flow instead of just, I don't know, just fighting the fucking power and being a rebel asshole.
He wasn't the most social kid, but he never passed up the chance to show off his swinging skills to the girls during recess. In fact, one time he attempted to jump off a swing in front of his grade school crush. Now, he had experienced his growth spurt early, and he's still learning to deal with his new body, so it didn't go so well. He ended up breaking both of his wrists on impact. That's probably why he wouldn't grow up to be an acrobat. As a child, his best friend was his neighbor Mikey, and the two of them would spend hours playing in Mikey's backyard clubhouse, doing what they would call renovating. Basically hanging up tarps and throwing whatever items they could find onto the clubhouse to make it look super cool. I used to call this making a fort, but whatever they want to call it. One time Jev accidentally hit himself in the head with a cinder block, causing massive bleeding, but luckily no concussion. That's probably when he decided he wasn't going to be a construction worker.
A couple days ago I mentioned in that video, boosted.
Yo, I want everyone to know that my penis is shriveled.
It happens to the best of us.
Jev was actually part of a metal band in middle school and sported long hair because he thought it'd be more fun to headbang with. Plus, the ladies seemed to love it. Back then at least. He also took up mixed martial arts in high school but stopped because of an injury. I'm seeing a little bit of a pattern with this guy. He never once fell into the wrong crowd, as drugs and alcohol never appealed to him. He had planned to go into college for computer engineering, but life had a different plan for him. Jev has been gaming his whole life, he claims. One of the earliest video games he played was Paperboy, the 1985 Atari arcade game. He got into gaming because he enjoyed the challenge and loved having the opportunity to best his own personal goals over and over again. He always wanted to be able to make video games his profession somehow, and had heard that others were finding YouTube to be a great venture for it. So he decided to give it a shot. On January 7th, 2012, he uploaded his very first gaming commentary that was based on
this
COD
channel.
Modern Warfare 3.
What's going on, guys? It's Jev, or XJEV, whatever you want to call me, and this is my first gameplay commentary.
At the time, he was a full-time factory worker who pulled a lot of overtime hours. He would come home late at night, game, and record and edit for a couple hours, and sometimes wouldn't even go to sleep until 2 in the morning, when he had to be up at 5 a.m. That's ridiculous. During this time, he passed through a number of gaming teams from Call of Duty known as clans. These included Caliber, Darth, and Cure. With time and effort, Jev pulled his YouTube up to 30,000 subscribers with his hilarious rants, rages, and gameplay commentary. Eventually, in 2014, he was noticed by FaZe, one of the most prestigious sniper clans in Call of Duty competitive online worlds.
I don't know. I don't know how it happened either. I'm just as surprised as you.
From there, his YouTube grew exponentially due to the extra exposure, and Jev made his goal to always just be himself. And the rest of the story? Well, you guys all know the story because this is before they're famous. Awesome, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. We've also done some other gamers, other FaZe members. Make sure to check them out. Until next time, bye.
Actually, it really wasn't that inaccurate. Like, it actually wasn't. I know, like, they try to make them sound a little bit more, I don't know, interesting than they actually are. You know what I mean? But it actually was not that inaccurate.